Well, good morning. It's the end of week 2. Congrats, you've made it. I'm pretty tired after these past 2 weeks, and I imagine you might be as well. So I hope you get good rest this weekend and have a good Labor Day and come back on Tuesday refreshed and ready for next week. Okay, so today we're going to wrap up talking about our relationship with self for now. And we're going to talk about limits again. So I talked briefly about limits yesterday, how since we are creatures and not creator, that we do have limits, but those are actually a good thing. And so one of the ways that our limits are a good thing is it pushes us toward our dependent relationships, our dependency on God. For example, there's limits to what we can know. There are a number of Christian doctrines that we can kind of put words to it because we can borrow words that the Bible has used for something, but we really don't have the ability to fully grasp something. Or say some tragedy happens, and you'll get those people that try to say, well, God does this because of this, and that might be true, but in a lot of ways we don't absolutely actually know why, and we're not always entitled to the answer why. The other way that I like to think about how this limit of knowledge pushes us toward our dependent relationships is with other people. If you think about living in a community, for example, my undergraduate degree was in architecture. I didn't know everything there was to know, first of all, about architecture, the thing I studied. But then let's say I was an expert at architecture, I wouldn't have been an expert at car mechanics. And so I actually need other people who are experts at being a car mechanic. I need experts at how to handle my money and how to think about the stock market. I need experts who are experts at teaching my kids, because teaching kids is not an easy thing. And so our limit of what we can know, none of us can know everything, actually moves us toward healthy community as we all operate together and in unity, in a very symbiotic relationship with one another. Like, we actually need each other if we're going to do well in this world. And so the limit of knowledge, often we want to push against it. In the Google age now, it's like, oh, who is that actor? Oh, let me look it up real quick, and you can have an answer at your fingertips in a heartbeat. Which, I could go on and on about that. But I think sometimes it short circuits our depending on other people for things that we don't know. So today, as you walk through your day, I want you to look around at all the people who aren't you and think about what they have that you don't have, and thank God that He's put us in communities where people know things that we don't know, and we know things that they don't know, and that we can together flourish with one another. So enjoy your Friday. See you on Tuesday.